swim. Oh, duh. Turn the sound off on this. Okay. And then it won't echo. All right, good enough. And I want to do live chat. I don't know why, as a streamer, I have to change it. I mean, it would seem like they'd want me to see all the chat as the boss of this thing. All right, let's clear things up a little bit. Move you there, move you there. We'll leave the phone here. Put the drink over there. So today, we're going to work on this guitar, which is an ESP. I believe it's a defunct guitar company. They said the original cost on these was around $350, with a resale value anywhere from $120 to $200. And I got lucky at auction. Nobody paid it any attention because they hadn't heard the name before. They jump all over the Gibsons and Yamahas and all that, but I sell these cheaper ones faster. So anyway, what the problem with this is, it's perfect condition except for this. Can we see that? Yeah, there it is. Carly signed her name here in black magic marker. She's got very nice handwriting, but we can't have that. I mean, we don't know that it's not Carly signing that signed it, but without some kind of certificate of authenticity, it's a guitar that somebody's wrote on, period. So we're going to try and get that off of there. And from what I've looked up online, 70% rubbing alcohol is how to do it. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get it nice and wet. See what happens. We'll let it sit for a moment. Another one was a recommendation was to take dry eraser and write over the top of it with dry eraser. It said that it would reliquify the marker and make it easier to come off. But I don't have any dry erasers, so that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I have a few other options. I have some mineral spirits. And then I have a small bottle of guitar polish with a really fine scouring pad. This kind of pad that you use for your dishes. That shouldn't scratch the surface. All right, let's see what happens with Carly here. Oh, it did. It did. Look at that. It's came out a little bit. It sure enough did. Nice. Right. We're just going to keep rubbing. You know what? Let's use the pad on top. Maybe that'll help press it into the grooves, the fine grooves, and make it come out. Maybe. Seems like a good idea. Mineral spirits I wouldn't be concerned about, but rubbing it with his head does concern me. don't want to hurt the finish because the guitar is in perfect shape except for this. And it's working. All right. Almost. It's very faded, but still visible. Just leave it sit for a little bit. Maybe the alcohol will help lift it out some more. Yeah, it's only a little flame. Keep away from heat, spark, electrical, fire, or flame. Okay, well, no flames, just an ember. Doesn't say anything about embers. Burn, burn, burn. Burning ember. Burning ember. Alright, let's peek again. Can't tell if that's any fainter. I think it is. I think it is coming. I can still see it. Okay, we're done with that. Let us try. Great thing about alcohol is it takes like 10 seconds to evaporate. You can move on to another substance as it doesn't leave any residue. Okay, next we're going to try some polish. It says guitar polish. Whatever. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use the scouring pad. Let's check something. Let this dry first. Let's see. Directions: apply polish to your instrument. Polish gently. Repeat as necessary. It's just slightly gritty, so that's why I'm going to try it. And then after this, we'll try a little bit of the lemon oil. See how that works. Yeah, I like this guitar. Lemon oil is good for the bridge and whatnot. Yeah, basically. Oh, it says something about saxophone too. Corks. Saxophone corks, violin necks. Yeah. Apply moderately along the wood grain and buff evenly with cotton cloth. Lemon ingredients: mineral oil. We got that right there. Lemon oil, essential oils, lemon essential oil, vegetable oil. Check that again. So mineral oil, that's a petroleum product, so that might. Let's see. See if there's any ingredients in there. No. Just wondered what ingredients of margarine. It's that's almost gone. There's a couple. It's almost ghostly now. Keep at it for a little bit. That's maybe worth the extra effort. Carly, why'd you do that? Let's see. It's still visible. Think about it for a minute. See if we want to put the mineral spirits on it. Shucks. I don't know, maybe do the alcohol again. Let's see. Let's do some alcohol again, let it sit for a little while. Get some of this oils off first, and then there we go. Okay. We're going to let that sit on Carly. Let's see if it will go away. Make the Carly go away. And we wait. Anticipation is in tune. Probably not. It's pretty close to being in tune. We'll see. Let's see how it plays. Sounds nice. It's good sounding guitar. Interesting. No, 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 no. I can't keep keeping things. It's like a set of medium strings, a set of light strings would help a little bit. But it's a good sounding guitar. All right, let's take a peek at Carly and see what's happening under there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Carly is almost completely disappeared. That was an awesome idea to let it soak. Hmm. Hmm. I'm almost tempted to put a new set of light strings on there. If somebody picks that up and plays it, they're liable to fall in love with it. I haven't cleaned it up yet either. I mean, it's fairly clean shape. Put some lemon oil on the neck there on the rosewood. The neck's got a good relief all the way down it already. Missing their high five. We changed these up here. We're doing a high five. Yo, high five. Low five. Give me some skiing. What's in here? Ether. Isn't it ether? Contains hexanes, difluorothane, and pentane. Since I don't have a clue what any of those are, I think we'll just skip trying that. I believe the alcohol is going to do the trick. That's almost invisible. The alcohol's just lifting it right up out of there. I'm going to. This is nice to know. So I've had other items with magic marker on them. That's good. Yep, we'll clean it up, wax it up a little bit, and it will be ready to go. Unlike the Galveston over here, who's giving me problems. Working on this Galveston. Oh, got everything repaired. Let's see, where was it? Over here. This had all separated all the way around here. It was pulled out like a quarter of an inch. So I got that all glued back in. And I touched it up around there with the black. There's just a little damage here that nothing can be done with, but I'm going to order some gloss finish and take this outside and re-gloss the entire back, which should blend all that in. And this is another one of the no names. Is also left-handed. It's another one of the no names that turned out it's got value. Pretty much same as the ESP. So there's a couple chips there we could fix while we're standing here. I missed those earlier. I wasn't really focused on those. Just working on that back, trying to get it back together. This is actually ink. This isn't marker. Oh, what's that down there? I did not notice that. What's going on there? It's like a dog chewed on it or something. Let's see. I tried to play the Galveston. Strings are backwards. Let's poking in or poking. Not sure what's going on with that. Oh, something on it. I wonder what that was. Let's see. Gently. Sure is. Something's been splattered onto the guitar. No. Good. We can rough that out with some guitar polish. I didn't. Alright. Scrape it off with my fingernail. Get some, I think, some mineral spirits on that. We'll lift whatever that is, and we'll be good to go. So we got that and that, and then we got an old parlor guitar. I haven't really looked at it at all. This one's a Johnson. It's Johnson's basically a economy brand beginner's guitar. But this is a nice little parlor guitar. Would be suitable for a young child. Nice color. Should clean up fairly well. No major damage. This is what you want to look for. I don't see any. Yeah, just cleaned up, get it tuned up. 50-60 bucks for it. It'll be all right. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's check Carly out. See if she's gone. Got to get you out of my life. Oh man, there it is. That is the end of the legend of Carly. Carly is gone. Carly is no more. There you go. Nice. So, rubbing alcohol lifts magic marker. Cool beans. Alright. Clean cables up a little bit. They can be sold with the guitar. There was another one. There was no cable. Everybody likes free stuff. They like it more when it's been cleaned up. Just saying. Okay, there we go. Alright, there's those two. It's trash and it's trash. It's not trash. Put the pen away. Put the magnifying glass away. Put the razor blade away. Most definitely. What else could we do today? Got a Pokemon pinball machine. The legs were missing, so I made some new legs for it. And then there should be a backboard here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to print out the new one and then gloss it. But I've got to pull it apart and see what's up with the electronics. There's probably something corroded or wires come loose, but believe it or not, these are selling for $120 on eBay. So I'd like to get it working again. Yes, sirree. Everything works except for this, so we'll check that out at another time. So I've got that going on, that going on, that going on. I've got a violin all cleaned up and ready to go, but no place for it to go to. I just have no more room for more violins out there. So that would be that. I was trying to do something today before I took another nap. I did a few things. Let's get out the Magic 8 Ball and we'll find out. Magic 8 Ball, should we take another nap, man? Let's see. Better not tell you now. I wonder why. That's suspicious. Magic 8 Ball, should I end the stream? Don't count on it. Uh-oh. I'm stuck on a live stream. Magic 8 Ball won't let me go. Now that I've got my bushes cut down, I can see my vehicle in the driveway on the security cam. It was giving me hell before. Every time the wind would blow, the bushes would move and it'd send an alarm. So I had to trim those way back, which eventually I'm going to trim them all the way to the ground, dig out the roots, and just replant the whole flower bed. I've got some hostas I think I want to put out there. I need to work with the soil some first and get a little more moisture. Maybe some peat humus and some peat moss and sand, some of that good potting soil. Kind of work that into the ground out there. Because I had been just putting cypress mulch out there on the ground. It usually only lasts about a year or two. But yeah, that'll enrich the soil. All right, back to the YouTube live stream. Let's see what's going on here. What is going on here? Somebody commented. Oh, number 4, she said. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, that's the one about the Okay. Sorry, that's sidetracked. She was commenting on that Art Deco piece. I had posted some of this week's auction wins. Yeah, I'm on two more Line 6 amplifiers. They're really good because they've got all the foot pedal. Well, not all. These two have four different foot pedals built into them with distortion and things like that. And you go pay a bunch of money for an amplifier, and then you can turn around and pay 100 plus for the foot pedals with different noises. Well, hell, that's already built in there. That's nice. Well, let's see what the current temperature is. It used to show it on my screen. I don't know where it went. And then the whole weather app changed. Ooh, it's 93 out. It's got 2 more degrees to go when it's going to reach the high temperature. Oh, 93 feels like 103. I bet. I bet it does. Oops. Put it away. I was going to try this on that guitar. Which was it? Galveston, that old Galveston. It's a varnish. It's for oil paintings, which I've never used it on an oil painting. I bought it, paid close to $20 for it. But it's an oil painting varnish, and I thought I might try it, and I changed my mind. But I might put it on an oil painting and see how it does. Do that. Well, it's probably flammable too, isn't it? Oh yeah, flammable, harmful or fatal when swallowed. Vapors are harmful, and it's an eye irritant. So let's be careful with that. Let's see. Magic 8 Ball. Should I stand on the top rung of a ladder? Yes, definitely. Well, thank you. Now I know. I don't think the 8 Ball likes me. Saw a post on Facebook. This guy said he had gotten into an elevator. You know, you have the little stickers to the left that tell you what floor the buttons to the right of them go to. And he said he had gotten on the elevator and pushed the stickers. And he said he stood there forever waiting for the elevator to move. Yeah, I know some elevators have the numbers on the buttons, but I mean, it's pretty obvious. And then he said, look, it looked like on number 2, people have pressed it quite a bit because it was a little worn. And I got to looking, and then I remembered they have braille on those stickers, so blind people can find the proper button to push to the right of the sticker. And I bet money that there's some kind of services for the blind on the second floor of the building he was at. Because the number 2 button was a little worn. But anyway, this is why they put warning labels on the trash bag saying do not put over your head. I read an interesting article the other day about cognitive abilities of students these days. It says every generation, since they've been tracking intelligence and cognitive abilities and things in public schools, has tested higher than the previous generation. But they said this generation is testing lower than the previous generation. And they think that the cause is technology, is being used in schools now. People are not thinking as much as they used to. That's a little bit concerning. Now, I'm not thinking that they should ban the use of computers and whatnot in school, but maybe don't use them for everything. Maybe just use them specifically for classes that teach programming or something. Now, back up in New York, we had computers in the schools in the 1970s. Uh, the hometown of IBM was nearby, and IBM donated a bunch of computers to the school districts. So there were people learning how to program in BASIC and hexadecimal and machine language and whatnot back in the day. And back in the early 80s, late 70s, IBM moved a bunch of their operations down to Charlotte and Raleigh, North Carolina. And they decimated the surrounding area. My stepdad was trying to sell his house, and it's like Appalachian had a population of 3,000. Between Appalachian, Vestal, Endicott, those areas, Johnson City, 40,000 homes were on the open market for sale for people that had been transferred to North Carolina. It took him 3 years to sell his other house. I know everybody will sleep better tonight knowing that. What's going on with Neil deGrasse Tyson? Just in, World Health Organization director alarmed the world that more than 1,300 people have died in less than a week due to the severe heat wave in Europe. I saw they were having a heat wave. I also saw that for the first time in recorded weather history, the Arctic Circle, Antarctic, the Northern Arctic, the North Pole, reached 103 degrees. It's a bit warm. It's a bit warm for a polar ice cap. What was this? It's clickbait. That's what it is. All right, well, I'm ending my stream. I spent enough time on here. So, see y'all later. And, oh yeah, the Pig Latin. Ilwe, Ise, Uye, Exne, Einte, Iderle. There's the Iwe Oge. Ederle.